What now?
Most excellent. A new recruit has arrived. There is much to do. Much to do, I say.
Dark Lady, watch.
You're just in time.
Grand Executor Mortius looks at a sheet of paper.
Yes, that's what the paperwork says.
Grand Executor Mortius points to your name on the sheet of paper.
Where was I? Oh yes, you're just in time. The War Chief should be arriving at any moment to meet with our leader and savior, the Dark Lady herself. Just stand by and be at your best behavior. I expect that when this demonstration is over, we will all receive commendations.
Where is that ogre-headed buffoon? Ah, speak of the devil.
This better be important, Sylvanas. You know how I detest this place and its foul stench. Why have you called for me? And more importantly, what are those scourge fiends doing here?
War Chief, so glad you could make it. With the death of the Lich King, many of the more intelligent Scourge became unemployed. Those fiends, as you so delicately put it, are called Valkyr. They are under my command now. And they are part of the reason that I asked to see you.
Get on with it, Sylvanas!
Very well, War Chief. I have solved the plight of the Forsaken. As a race, we Forsaken are unable to procreate. With the aid of the Valkyr, we are now able to take the corpses of the fallen and create new Forsaken. Agatha, show the War Chief!
You have done here, Sylvanas. It goes against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
War Chief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde.
Watch your clever mouth! Chromosh, you stay behind and make sure the Banshee Queen is well guarded. I will be expecting a full report when next we meet. Remember, Sylvanas, eventually we all have to stand before our Maker and face judgment. Your day may come sooner than others.
What is it?
Well, that was unexpected. I am not one to doubt our War Chief, but never mind. We have work to do. I'm sure the Dark Lady and the War Chief will get this all worked out.
Remember, patience.
The battle over this region still rages. Although we soundly beat back the Gilnean defenses and took Gilneas for the Horde, a small group of rebels managed to escape. The Gilnean Liberation Front, as they call themselves, make attacks of opportunity against our forces. In the field, the rebels have had a few minor victories and now grow brazen in their assaults. That the time to strike back is now. Venture south into the wilds of Silverpine and kill any rebel that you cross.
Beware the living.
What joy is there in this curse?
Loktar, All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to High Executor Darthalia at South Point Gate in Hillspread Foothills. The Forsaken War Machine marches ever onward, securing Lardarin for the Horde. To reach South Point Gate, you must follow the road south through Silverpine Forest and take the East Fork leading into Hillspread Foothills. Onward, brother. Destiny calls. Straight.
You have no doubt heard about the incident that transpired at the Wrath Gate in Northrend, yes? Due to those unfortunate events, we are strictly forbidden from using the strain of life-shattering blight that we finally perfected. Now we have rules and regulations and other nonsense. They've given us some neutered version of the perfected blight and expect us to weaponize it. If I'm to get this scrap functional, I'll need several bags full of ferocious doomweed. You'll find it all over Silverpine.
Goodbye.
What would you ask of
If we're to get this new blight up and running, we'll need clean beast guts. The problem is that clean beast guts are a rare commodity in Silverpine Forest. Most of the beasts here have succumbed to disease and thus only have diseased organs. Do a sweep of the forested area east of here for wargs and grizzled bears. Kill only the non-diseased variety and rip out their entrails. Bring me all of the clean guts that you can stuff into your backpack.
Dark Lady Windrunner? Yes?
Remember, I can only use clean beast guts for the new strain of blight we're developing.
Beware the living.
Excellent! With these guts and the ferocious doomweed, we'll be able to test out our new strain of blight. Now, to select a suitable target.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Speak quickly.
Have you collected the ferocious doomweed I requested?
Victory for Sylvanas.
Agony abounds, friend. The land itself threatens to devour us. And yet we persist. I wonder why that is. With this doomweed and the guts and gore that the team needs, we might have something suitable to send to the Forsaken Front.
Our time will come.
What now?
The concoction is finally ready, but before I can put my seal of approval on this strain, we'll need to run a field test. Speak to Bat Handler Maggot Breath here at High Command and requisition a bat. The bat will take you to the Dawning Isles, east of here across Lordamere Lake, right into the heart of depravity itself. The vile Fin Murloc Dens. Use the concoction against the Murlocs and report the results back to me. Those results being that you killed them all as commanded.
Our time will come.
That better be good.
Vorlognup has returned, and in one piece, defender of Silverpine, redeemer of the Horde. Vorlognub, your bravery must be rewarded.
Goodbye. Speak quickly. Be well.
Closer.
What will you require?
Potent enough to exterminate 1,000 Murlocs. I think I'll put that on the label. You've done well, hero. And great work around here gets rewarded.
Remember.
I'm listening.
Do you know why Mortuus Addons nubbed to your name? Because he is an incompetent sycophant that has trouble seeing through his oversized helmet. Nub is your classification. You are now part of the new Undercity Battalion. But enough with the comedy. I sent Deathstalker Yorick on a shadow operation 2 days ago. Her goal was to get information on the Gilnean Liberation Front and return. 3 days and no word from her. Head southwest to the Ivar Patch and look for Yorick.
Our time will come.
Belmont gets a little nervous and sends some newbie to look for me. Listen, I've been staking out the old Ivar cottage from inside this outhouse for 3 days. Your presence threatens the whole damn operation. There's no time to explain. We have to act now or this mission will be compromised. The Gilnean Liberation Front leader, Darius Crowley, has been meeting with another wargen inside this cottage for the past 3 days. I'm not sure what's going on, but we need to get inside the cottage and find a good hiding place from where we can eavesdrop. It's now or never, hero. We may never get another shot. Just promise me that if I don't make it, you'll return to Forsaken High Command and inform Belmont of whatever we discover.
Speak quickly.
This had better be good.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew her. Hero, an assassin of infinite glory. Now, tell me what's going on. What did you and Yorick discover?
Dark Lady, watch
Belmont hands you a sealed envelope. You are shared inside.
Deliver this report to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner. It is my assessment of the situation in Silverpine, based upon your and Yorick's field work. If you don't stamp out the Worgen insurgents, they will overrun us. The time to act is now.
Victory for Sylvanas.
What are we, if not slaves to this
Kneel before
torment?
your queen, hero.
We are the Forsaken. We will
Crowley,
slaughter
Knack,
anyone who
an
stands
insect
in our way.
waiting to be crushed beneath my boot heel. So he thinks to rouse the feral Worgen of Silverpine? We shall show him and his allies the might of the Forsaken. But first we must clean up the mess made by the Warchief's fleet. Without their aid, we may lose this war.
I have no time for games.
Our reinforcements from Kalimdor arrived last night. 3 orc gunships full of supplies, weapons and soldiers. 3 orc gunships lost to Bloodfang's damned Worgen. How could an entire orc fleet lose to a small band of enemy combatants that lack any siege weaponry? An important question that you will answer for me. Gather your gear and report to the Orc Admiral. Hatchet at the Forsaken Rearguard. southwest of here. Get those orcs operational. I await your full report.
Strength and honor.
This fiasco may go down as one of the biggest embarrassments in the history of naval warfare. How did this happen? Buha, drunk, happened. That's how.
Go with honor.
We may not have to live down the ship.
Look, Tom.
We may not have to live down the shame of this defeat. The war chief will likely have us all executed instead. I'll be damned if we don't go down without a fight. Although the whole beachhead is overrun by Bloodfang Worgen, there may still be hope. I want you to accompany one of our sea-pups to the beachhead, directly west of here, and recover our supplies. Return to me when the pup can carry no more.
Go forth to victory.
Thrallhall. It's the goblins' fault.
Hick!
You see, we set off for Silverpine from Bilgewater Harbor, over in Azshara. Huge mistake that was. Never has such a den of inequity and sin existed in our great empire. Those damnable goblins fueled our every vice, and set us off to sail with barrels full of ale.
Hick!
The shame of it all leaves a mark greater than any star. Honor must be restored. Kill the Bloodfang Worgen that ambushed us. They're scavenging the wreckage to the southwest. May your blades never dull.
What is it?
Have you seen the huge, lumbering Addons roaming the forests? Cursed things came from Gilneas. Now they wander the land searching for their next juicy meal. We've managed to subjugate and utilize some of them to haul our wagons. But the others, well, they must be killed. Unfortunately, we can't spare any soldiers to do the job. That's where you come in. I have a plan, but it's going to require some materials. Head out into the forests around this base and collect diseased beast organs.
Beware the living. Remember, patience.
Excellent.
Discipline.
Now to prepare the meal.
Trust
Take this cage. I've placed inside it one of my own mutant bush chickens, with a few slight modifications. Within the butt of this bush chicken is a stick of dynamite laced with gunk from the diseased organs you brought me. Take the cage out into the surrounding forest and locate the wandering forest Addon. Release the chicken and sit back as my masterwork does its job. The ensuing explosion should be sufficient to kill the Addon or greatly weaken it, allowing you to finish it off.
Dark Lady.
Mokra.
Within these crates are held steel thunder. With our weaponry returned, we might have a chance to redeem ourselves.
Strength.
Makra. Looks as if you really gave those Worgen a beating, and in the process lifted the shame haze they cast over us. Perhaps the sea dogs will quit drinking now. Who am I kidding? Ha. Be safe. Vengeance is all-consuming. Our third ship sank off the coast of the Skittering Dark, northwest of here. The men that made it off that boat were either captured or killed by the skitterweb spiders of the region. For that, the spiders must die. All of them travel to the Skittering Dark and crush those insects. Be on the lookout for their matriarch. Perhaps if we find her, we can end this menace forever. For the Horde.
Greetings.
Some would say that we are lucky to be alive. Those people would be idiots. At least, had we died, we would not have had to face the war chief's wrath. Alas, what's done is done. Now, we must attempt to regain our lost honor. The third ship in our fleet sank off the coast of the Skittering Dark, northwest of here. Those that made it to shore quickly found themselves swarmed by the giant spiders of the area and encased in webbing. If there are survivors, we must free them. Go to the Skittering Dark.
Fight well, friend.
Speak, friend.
I'm out of
What do you need?
I need to get closer. Range.
root of this evil must be found and destroyed. The Skitterweb Matriarch must be nearby, no doubt hiding in the nearby cave. The Skitterweb Matriarch is nearby. You can put an end to the Skitterweb menace by killing her. Find the Brood Mother at the end of the cave in the skittering dark and destroy her.
Target.
Loktar. You rescued our orcs and killed the Skitterweb Matriarch. We owe you a great debt of gratitude. You've saved us all from certain execution, hero. I'm sure we can rouse these drunken idiots now. Go forth to victory.
Loktar, hero. Once the ale wears off, my orcs will be ready.
Go with honor.
Apothecary Wormcrude laughs maniacally.
Was there ever any doubt? An Etin is no match for science.
Trust no one.
Strength and honor.
Admiral Hatchet hands you an envelope sealed with the mark of the Horde. Why?
This is your commendation letter. It's the least I could do for you, given the circumstances. Return to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner with the letter and inform her of our status. Let her know that we will be ready to march on her command. Goodbye. Aye, you are an excellent soldier. Be northeast. Lad to Forsaken High Command.
Strength.
What are we if not slaves to
And
this
yours?
torment? I have no time for games.
Sylvanas raises an eyebrow.
So the orcs are in order?
Sylvanas reads the commendation letter. I
Recovered their supplies, killed a dozen Worgen, toppled an Etin, freed their soldiers and destroyed the Skitterweb Matriarch. I say this rarely, hero, but I'm impressed. Perhaps your ability matches your aspirations. We shall see. For now, you will be tested.
We are the Forsaken. We will
Fenris Isle
slaughter
stands
anyone who
defiantly
stands
at the
in
heart
our
of
way.
Vladimir Lake, a cruel memory of a time long since past. Though no longer infested by gnoll vermin, a new threat has emerged. Human refugees, driven from their holdings in Hillsbrad, have fled to Fenris Isle in hopes of escaping defeat at our hands. A critical error on their part. You are to take Agatha with you to Fenris Isle and slaughter all humans. She will raise the fallen as Forsaken, bolstering our forces in the process. Do not fail me. I see everything, hero. Through Agatha, all is known to me. You must strike at their leaders. You will find them holed up in the old keep. Battle your way inside and find the holdouts. Turn them for your queen. None shall escape the mighty grasp of the Forsaken.
What joy is there in this curse?
It would seem that Crowley is more formidable than I anticipated. Still, he is a man, flesh and bone, full of secrets. Secrets that I know all about. You have served me well, hero. I could use someone of your ability at the Sepulchre. I have a plan to deal with Crowley and his insurgents once and for all. Will you help?
What are we, if not slaves to
Ride
this
with me
torment?
to the Sepulchre. There are many things I wish to discuss with you. It is imperative that you understand the history of Lordaeron and the plight of the Forsaken.
I have not always been the Banshee Queen. And my people have not always been the Forsaken. Long ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lordaeron, ruled by King Tyrannus Menethil. Tyrannus had a son named Arthas. Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage. This man-child, Arthas, took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne. Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it. My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas, and murdered my people. In his vast cruelty, Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army. A similar fate befell all that would die to the Scourge war machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead, but Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening. It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck. And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend. With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lordaeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining Scourge that were left behind. From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken were born. Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde and began our journey towards redemption. Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned. The people who called this land their home in life do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights. They claim this land as their own while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never! Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Always and forever. What joy is there in this curse?
Do you not understand the importance of our mission here? Crowley and his Alliance dogs must be stopped.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Ambushed earlier today while to cross Olsen's Farthing, directly south of here. It was a total loss. All troopers were killed and all catapults destroyed. Bloodfang's pack was responsible for the ambush, though likely they have all fled back into the hills, preparing their next cowardly strike. Their day will come, but for now I want you to go to Olsen's Farthing and honor our fallen. Recover their Forsaken insignias.
Lukta.
Those that survived your assault on Fenris managed to drink the blood of the wolf. They turned into ferocious worgen. Hell bent on vengeance. Now they paddle across Lordamere Lake and assault my sea dogs. Many have already been killed. The Worgen monsters must be stopped. Make your way to the decrepit fields east of here and kill the Hillsbrad worgen that infest the area. Once you've killed them all, make your way to the Horde communication panel, located at the docks. I'll be in touch.
Go forth to victory.
Thank the War Chief that you're here. I've made a critical error with the Sea Dogs, and need your help to rectify the situation. You see, I sent them out against the Worgen coming from Fenris Islestone cold sober. They attacked the beasts, and promptly got their butts handed to them. Many of them died, but a few still live, barely clinging on to dear life. Take this barrel of ale to the decrepit fields east of here, and force it down the throats of fallen sea dogs. For the Horde!
Hatchet's communication device crackles.
Hatchet.
The communication console hums.
Those wargen you killed were the scouting party. There are hundreds more incoming. Looks like Crowley and Bloodfawn made the blood offering to every human in Lordaeron. Get in one of those horde cannons and send them all back to their makers. Let the waters of Lordamere Lake run red with their blood.
It looks like a group of the ambushers stayed behind. Make them pay for their insolence. Kill all of the Bloodfang stalkers at Olsen's Farthing for Sylvanas. See for the Horde. It looks like a group of the ambushers stayed behind.
The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts.
You avenged the fallen hero, but there is more to be done.
The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts once more.
Search the nearby farmhouses for Alliance stragglers. Keep an eye out for any information that could lead us to Crowley and Bloodfang. Seek and destroy all that would stand in your way. What is your status?
The Banshee Queen's words float in your head.
This book documents a recent meeting with Ibis Bloodfang. The location mentioned is the Deep Island. I know of this place. It has only one entrance. We shall corner and crush them.
The Banshee Queen speaks through your mind.
We must act quickly. They mustn't be given the chance to flee. I am dispatching a squadron of my most powerful troopers to the Deep Elm Mine. I'm also sending a horseman with them to ensure that nothing goes wrong. Meet him at the Deep Elm Mine, east of Olsen's Farthing, and crush those rats.
Speak quickly. I suppose we're to corner them first, then crush, eh? Beware the living. The mistress has put me in charge of this lot. Our primary mission is to get in there, corner the rats, and kill them all, including Bloodfang. You've done us a solid service in getting the information. Join in the glory and help us drive a sword through their miserable skulls. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll call for the charge.
Our time will come. What is it?
Mokra.
Though you killed a large number of the newly turned worgen, many more are sure to appear. Still, their assault will have softened. Well done, hero.
May your blades never dull.
Thrallhall. Aha! I knew it. Lesson learned, I suppose. We will not fail again. I will be sure to have some ale on hand at the front lines. May your blades never dull.
I have no time for games. What are we if not slaves to
Have you
this
recovered the
torment?
insignias?
What joy is there in this curse?
I will see to it that these insignias are returned to the Undercity at once. The Registrar will place their heroes in our records, so that their sacrifice may never be forgotten.
I have no time for games.
What?
Sylvanas shrieks.
Crowley, ye bastards. Those were some of our strongest soldiers. I have underestimated Crowley and Bloodfang for the last time. Clearly they're an enemy, the likes of which we have never. Willing to sacrifice their own to set a trap like this. Of in alliance warfare.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Every dog at their command. To do this, though, will require cunning and planning the likes of which they would never dare dream. As one of my most trusted soldiers, I need you to Forsaken forward command in Gilneas, and report to Deathstalker, Commander Belmont. I have sent Belmont ahead with my plans. He awaits your arrival. Arturo will escort you to forward command. Tell me when you are ready and I will send you on your way.
If it isn't Seamanu, I hope you're ready for battle, because that's all you'll find in this hellhole. We're at the heart of contested territory, and these Worgen mongrels won't give an inch.
Remember, patience.
The Dark Lady has sent you, and Azura, here for a very specific purpose. Before I tell you more, we must make preparations. Head east into the forest of Gilneas and search near the trees and rocks of the region for a special plant known as Wolfsbane. Gather as much of the Wolfsbane as you can carry and return to me. Our mission here goes far beyond the scope of the battlefield. In time, all will be revealed.
Victory for Sylvanas. I am forsaken. Goodbye.
I don't know how much longer we can hold out for. Crowley and Bloodfang's word you know every hidey hole and safe spot in Gilneas. 1 minute they're standing in front of you, and the next minute they're gone. We're gonna lose this war to attacks of opportunity, even though we have a superior military presence. But Mama didn't raise no critter forsaken until the end, my friend. Head west into the headlands and help our soldiers on the front line. Kill the attacking Worgen rebels.
Beware the living. Goodbye.
Communications are down with all of our frontline outposts. As of right now, I don't have a damn clue as to the status of our troops in Gilneas. We need to re-establish communication. I need you to head west into the headlands and find our outpost on the coast. By now the soldiers there are likely all dead, but their FCD might be operational. Grab the device and get back to me.
Trust no one.
Did you gather the Wolfsbane?
Victory for Sylvanas.
Belmont takes the Wolfsbane from you.
Good. Now just do as Forward Commander Onslaught commands. Try your best to fit in with the rest of the soldiers. We don't want the Gilnean Liberation Front to get suspicious. Oh, you didn't know they were watching us. Right now there are 5 different Worgen spies looking down on our position. Just be calm and follow orders. I'll let you know when we are ready to proceed.
Our time will come. That better be good.
If I could still breathe, I'd let out a sigh of relief. Don't get too comfortable though, hero. Your mission here has just begun.
Dark Lady, watch over me.
The FCD.
Remember, patience.
With this device,
Discipline.
I will be able to communicate with you in the field. Now to check the rest of our frontline outposts.
Dark Lady, what you're waiting.
I'm not gonna lie to you. What I'm about to ask you to do is suicide. Chance of failure is about 95%. All communication from Dreadwatch outpost has been severed. With the Wortion constantly rushing us, we have no means by which to get to Dreadwatch to check on our soldier. I need you to head south to the outpost and check on our soldiers. I'll keep in contact through the Forsaken communication device. FCD, from here on out, keep clear of the main road.
Patience.
The FCD crackles with static.
Dreadwatch is lost. This is bad, hero. Real bad. If Dreadwatch is compromised, it means we've lost Gilnean City.
The FCD hums.
Our next outpost is Rutsak's Guard, located due east of Dreadwatch. Make your way to Rutsak's while avoiding the Worgen rushers. You don't want to deal with those monsters by yourself. If you make it there, in one piece, look for Captain Rutsak. Just be prepared for the worst. After we lost Gilnean City, the boat fell. Humans are here. Reinforcements from Stormwind. They slaughtered my men. Left me alive to witness their strength. To tell High Command, to tell them that the 7th Legion are here. 7th Legion. They rushed us in the dead of the night. Their captain barked orders as the submariners slaughtered my men. Then he came to me, put his face in mine, and said something I'll never. The name's Master Sergeant Pietro Zarin, officer in the 7th Legion. When you see your soldiers being slaughtered in your nightmares, if you even still dream, remember my name and tremble. Avenge my soldiers. Guild 7th Legion, occupying the cathedral quarter of Gilnean City, southwest of here.
The FCD buzzes. One there and
The 7th Legion are an elite special ops regiment. They've been there, behind the scenes, for almost every major offensive and military engagement the Alliance has ever done. This is bad news. How did they get past our warships? And on whose orders are they here? We need to get our hands on their orders. This Pietro character will undoubtedly have vital information. Find him at the cathedral quarter in Gilnean City and take him out. Search his corpse for clues.
FCD buzzes. One near and
The 7th Legion are an elite special ops regiment. They've been there, behind the scenes, for almost every major offensive and military engagement the Alliance has ever done. This is bad news. How did they get past our warships? And on whose orders are they here? We need to get our hands on their orders. This Pietro character will undoubtedly have vital information. Find him at the Cathedral Quarter in Gilnean City and take him out. Search his corpse for clues. Status.
the FCD crackles with electricity.
Status.
The FCD crackles with electricity.
An Alliance armada is en route. How could this have happened?
Forward Commander Onslaught cuts out. The FCD buzzes.
Look around the Cathedral Quarter. There should be a telescope nearby that the 7th Legion uses for spying. Find it and use it to scout the harbor. We need to find out how the 7th Legion got past our fleet. Hurry. We can't hold these beasts back much longer. What does tomorrow bring? Though we were shamed in battle, the enemy was not victorious. I will not soon forget this hero. If I make it back to Silverpine, I will likely retire from the service. Why, it's not in my blood.
The FCD crackles with electricity.
Torpedoed. We had everything at the waterline covered, but nothing below the line. They must have snuck in beneath our defenses and then blown our warships to smithereen. And now the rest of the Alliance fleet is nearly here.
The FCD buzzes. Howls can be heard in the background. On the Enchanted Shell, Unsurrender.
Do you rate me? Come in. This is likely my final transmission. The Virgin have overrun, forsaken forward command. It is now only a matter of time before the base is lost. Belmont and the Valkyrie, Arthura, have left. Belmont mentioned that they will rendezvous with you at Emberstone Village, located to the northeast. Find Belmont, and our mission, our very existence, depends on it. You are our final hope. Forward, Commander Onslaught. Fought until the bitter end. Hero, it took a pack of bloodthirsty Worgen to finally bring him down. We must not let his death, or the death of all of our soldiers in Gilneas, go in vain. Our mission must succeed. Now, I will reveal to you why we are here.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Lord Vincent Godfrey spent his life defending the kingdom of Gilneas. When the Virgin Curse ravaged this land, Godfrey was one of the first Gilneans to take up arms against the beasts. It said that upon discovering that his king was afflicted by the curse, Godfrey took his own life. He would rather be dead than serve the very creatures that he had defended his home against. We are going to give him a second chance. Together, we will battle southeast towards Tempest's Reach to collect his ward.
Goodbye.
The FCD buzzes. One.
This is Commander Lorna Crowley of the Gilnean Liberation Front. If you are hearing this message, then you know that the Alliance once again controls Gilneas. Lay down your weapons and surrender. Failure to comply will result in your death. Our forces have locked onto your position. Resistance is futile. Up on that. Hero, we have a job to do. I have no doubt more of those beasts are on the way.
Trust no one.
Here we are. Hero, he is a little rotted, but no worse for the wear. We must hurry before the Alliance finds us.
Speak quickly.
With our mission objective secured, the time has come for us to make our escape. Though Gilneas is lost, With the aid of Godfrey and his lieutenants, we will have it back in no time at all. Go now. Fly back with Arthura to the Forsaken Front in southern Silverpine Forest. The Banshee Queen awaits your arrival.
Beware the living.
What joy is there in this curse?
I had no doubt that you would succeed, hero. I hope you can understand why I kept the true purpose of your mission a secret. Should Prowley and Bloodfang have found out about our plan, they would have surely gotten to Godfrey first and disposed of the body. Stand by, hero. The time of their rebirth is at hand.
What are we if not slaves to
You
this
are unwavering
torment?
in your loyalty to the Forsaken.
I've no time for games.
You are unwavering in your loyalty to the Forsaken. Know that what you have done for us, for the Horde, will not go unnoticed. With Lord Godfrey and his men recovered, we will have a great advantage over the Gilnean Liberation Front and the rest of the Alliance dogs. Now stand by my side, as Lord Godfrey is reborn as one of us. Together we will bring him and his men into the fold.
We are the Forsaken. We
Today
will
marks a new
slaughter
beginning for
anyone
the
who
Forsaken
stands
at the
in
end of
our
the
way.
Alliance in Lord Aaron.
What joy is there in this curse?
While Godfrey and I make preparations for our assault upon Gilneas, I want you to lead our attack upon Ambermill, directly east of here. The former Dalaran Magi of Ambermill have erected a magical barrier that somehow cloaks them from vision. They currently reside within some type of pocket dimension, awaiting orders from the Alliance to begin their attack. We must prevent their assault by making a preemptive strike. Venture to Ambermill and find information that would grant us access to the mages.
The Magi of Ambermill have employed foul magic to keep us away. Elemental servitors, created with immunities that we cannot breach, protect their territory. Venture east to Ambermill and slay the unyielding elemental servitors that guard the town, and recover their cores. Bring their cores back to me so that I may devise a method by which we are able to destroy them all. Have you recovered the servitor cores? Well done, hero. The praise the Banshee Queen lavishes upon you is apparently not unfounded.
What are we if not slaves to
Have you
this
found
torment? I have no time for games.
Clever mages. The Codex is sealed by a magical ward. Pity that they weren't clever enough to realize that former archmages of Dalaran are now forsaken.
We are the Forsaken. We will
Take the
slaughter
Codex and
anyone
travel
who
north to
stands in
Silverpine.
our way.
Once there, find Dalar, Dawnweaver. Dalar is a former archmage of the Kirin Tor. Surely he will be able to bring down the protective wards surrounding this Codex and pry its secrets loose. Hurry.
Forsaken.
Yes? What is it?
Goodbye.
The Dark Lady requires my expertise? Well, of course. Give it here, boy.
Victory for Sylvanas.
The Dark Lady is correct in her assertion that I'm able to unlock the Codex. Unfortunately, I need a signet ring from a Dalaran Archmage to do it. My own ring was taken when I died many years ago, but there still might be a way. While Dalaran has floated away, the outskirts of the city remain. Far to the east lie the ruins of Dalaran. It is there that you will find an Archmage known as Rillios. Take his signet ring and bring it back to me. You may use the portal behind me to get to the crater.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Under ordinary circumstances, I am not a vengeful man. In fact, I am somewhat of a pragmatist. You see, practicality is a paradoxical notion to vengeance. Most revenge ploys are highly impractical. But, in this case, since you're already going to the ruins of Dalaran, you might as well kill every Dalaran-affiliated human that you see. The reasons that I want them dead range from hatred to anger to betrayal, but I assure you they are all legitimate gripes. Do this for me, and I will pay you handsomely.
Trust no one. What is it? Beware the living.
I thought for sure that with the death of a dozen of my most hated enemies, I would feel a great burden lifted from my shoulders. Sadly, I do not feel a thing. Perhaps I am a psychopath.
Our time will come.
Did you recover a Dalaran Archmage's signet ring?
Remember, patience.
Perfect.
Discipline.
I hope this wasn't too much trouble to come by, hero. Rillios was a pupil of mine back when I was a mortal man, thereby making him a competent and formidable adversary. I suppose I could have warned you ahead of time. Now, let us see the ring. There we are.
Trust no one.
Daler flips through the Codex.
Haha. Oh. That's bad.
Daler closes the Codex and looks up at you.
With this ring, only one may enter the pocket dimension at Amber Mill. That person will then need to fight through an army of magi and kill the Archmage that is generating the phase from the inside. Only then will the dimension fold, ejecting all of the magi. The portal to entry is hidden at the back of a cave in Burns Peril. That's all I know. Take the ring back to Sylvanas.
Goodbye.
What joy is there in this curse?
What have you learned?
What are we if not slaves to
Only
this
one
torment?
may enter. I know just the person for this mission.
Sylvanas nods at you. I'm Ian.
I will prepare our forces and have them at the ready.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas hands you the signet ring.
Take the ring and make your way to Baron's Peril, southeast of here, located in a cave in the hills. Once there, search the cave for the portal to the pocket dimension that conceals the Ambermill magic. I will communicate with you through your thoughts. Once you have reached the portal, I will give you your marching orders.
What do you need?
These Worgen take us for fools. One would think that only an idiot would mistake one of their druids in bear form as a real bear. Unfortunately, there are many idiots here. At the Forsaken Front, we've already lost a few battalions to organized Worgen bear attacks. Yes, it's even more idiotic than it sounds. Directly east of here, heading towards Hillsbrad, you will find Worgen druids roaming the woods, masquerading as bears. Kill them and make our southern supply line safe again.
Be safe. Speak, friend.
I only hope that we don't end up getting beat down by inconspicuous birds, cats, and trees next, or seals. Could you imagine it? Elusive.
The portal hums. One turning, the portal hums. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts.
Yes, this is it. Now run the ring along the runes of the portal, and you should become attuned for transdimensional travel.
The Banshee Queen's words float in your head.
You are now ready to use the portal. Be warned. Once you step through, you will appear in another dimension at Ambermill. There will be 100, perhaps 1,000, magi waiting to kill you. You must persevere and kill all in your path.
Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts.
Excellent work, hero. Now to eject them into our waiting hands.
Sylvanas speaks directly through you. On to Mana?
You must find the being responsible for keeping this dimensional pocket active. Likely that fool, Atareri. Search the compound for him. Should you find him, do what you must to stop him from channeling his magic. He is undoubtedly protected by a powerful arcane shield, and will send minions of arcane energy after you. Defeat the minions while they are near him to unleash their energies. No mage can handle that much power. Had I not witnessed what you did with my own eyes, I would not have believed it, hero. Now, with the Ambermill Magi on our side, there is but one thing to do before we Gilneas and send those Alliance dogs for Stormwind.
Are becoming smarter, adapting to our tactics. Recently, an attack was made upon Firewood Village, southwest of here. Our troops, the town were decimated. Of course, but what made the attack especially was the racial composition of the attacking force. No humans were used.
Walden laughs.
Rightfully, they fear being reanimated as Forsaken. Let us teach the non-humans a lesson in fear. Together we will show them what happened to corpses that we cannot use. Our forces in Firewood were recently taken by way of sneak attack. The 7th Legion managed to infiltrate the town with their scouts, ultimately decimating our troops. The Dark Lady has tasked us with a rescue mission. We are to find survivors and get them out of Firewood safely. If any soldiers live, they are likely worthless. But we do as the Dark Lady commands. Let's get this nonsense over with. Firewood is directly southwest of the Forsaken Front. The attacks against our front are a distraction, with our attention turned toward the Worgen onslaught. The Alliance has managed to take Firewood Village from our occupying forces.
Godfrey hands you a bundle of torches.
It must be purged. With these torches we will burn Firewood Village to the ground, leaving only ashes for the enemy to hide behind. Let us not waste another minute. Firewood Village is located southwest of the Forsaken Front. Lead us there. What happened here today is between us. Say a word to anyone, and you will find yourself in a corpse pit next to these poor fools. The part of me that was Gilnean died at Tempest's Reach. Only vengeance remains. Hero, to that end, we have work to do. Spare me your pointless queries. I suspect we'll see fewer humans at the battlefront. The risk for these cowards is too great. While destroying firewood will certainly us an advantage over the Alliance upon the field of battle. Our true purpose here is to leave them crippled. Southwest of here, near the Graving Wall, lies the 7th Legion base camp. We must search the base camp for battle plans. With the 7th Legion battle plans, we will be able to pinpoint all Alliance troop advancement in Silverpine Forest. The Alliance reinforcements have established a foothold in the southwest region of Silverpine called 7th Legion Base Camp. Our primary goal at the base camp is to sow discord amongst the troops. This is a lightning-fast assassination mission to kill their field commander, General Marstone. His death won't stop the Alliance advance, but it will certainly soften their ranks. Search every filthy dwarven corpse.
Walden flips through the battle plan. Ninja Ammo.
It looks like the reinforcements from the ships in Gilneas are marching soon. Crowley and Bloodfang have set up an encampment to the southeast for the Gilnean Liberation Front. The rest of the Alliance fleet will arrive shortly, only to find their base camp decimated. Now for the second and most important part of our battle plan. Lorna Crowley, daughter of Lord Darius Crowley, is currently at the Gilnean Liberation Front camp near the Graving Wall. To the southeast, our primary mission is to infiltrate the camp and capture her alive. The Dark Lady believes that she will be able to use Lorna as a bargaining chip against Crowley. I say we just kill her and bring her back as Forsaken. But we must do as the Dark Lady commands. We must hurry before the rest of the Alliance forces arrive.
You have done it, finally. Everything is in place. Should Crowley not accept our terms, his daughter will return. Our armies clash across the battlefield. Crowley and his forces are losing ground, and they do not yet know the fate of Warner Crowley. We will meet with Crowley and his compatriots at midfield, and I will present them with terms of their surrender. They will either accept or we will kill them all and leave their cities in dust. As my most trusted soldier, you are to stand by my side during the exchange. Tell me when you are prepared to leave.
Lady Sylvanas Windrunner grimaces in pain.
This is not over. Godfrey and his traitorous allies will pay for what they have done, as will the remaining Alliance forces occupying Lordaeron. Our work has only just begun. This war has taken its toll on us as a people. We have lost much to secure our place as the rightful rulers of Lordaeron, and though the moment is won, the battle continues to rage in other parts of the Eastern Kingdoms. I must return to the Undercity to recuperate. I want you to go to Hillsbrad Foothills in my stead. As my most trusted soldier, you will lead our forces to absolute domination against our enemies in Hillsbrad. Report to High Executor Darthalia at South Point Blockade to the east.
Did you think that a handful of virgin vermin could stop me? Ha! Shadowfang Keep was part of the Lordaeron Kingdom in life, so it is quite fitting that it should belong to the Forsaken in death. Godfrey and his accomplices are minor obstacles at best, and of course we're all happy to take them out for their treachery. Against the Dark Lady, Ashbury has positioned himself near the front of the keep, leaving him wide open to attack. Start us out on the right foot, would you? Very well done. They've gotten a hold of powerful allies, but clearly nothing a hero champion of the Banshee Queen can't handle. The best part about this plague is that even when it visually fades away, the remaining residue is still quite potent. However, we still have an enormous area to cover before we're done, with plenty of Godfrey's defenses in the way. It appears that the spirits that Baron Silverlane and Commander Springvale in life now, them in death, and Godfrey is using them to deter us. Show them all the iron will of the Forsaken. Cromush has both a thick skull and a fool's brain, and we'll use that to our advantage by the time anybody finds out about the plague's true potency. It'll be far too late. Thank you for keeping quiet during his tirade. Lloyd, I promise you won't regret it. Unsurprisingly, we aren't going to listen to Cromush about the plague. However, his brute strength will come in handy for muscling my men through the many foes ahead on the path to Godfrey, the most powerful, his right-hand man, Lord Walden. I'll meet you in Walden's chamber after you finish him off. Then, at long last, we can completely take Shadowfang Keep for the Forsaken. Godfrey will fall. If all well, you'll just be able to walk right into Godfrey's personal domain and take a reward for such an eager young adventurer. Godfrey's a cunning foe, though, so it may be wise to head up there quickly, just in case you're needed. He will pay for what he did to the Dark Lady. moment there, I thought all was lost. Even when surrounded by the Virgin in Gilneas, I had higher hopes. But you proved me wrong, hero. I will see to it that Sylvanas herself hears of your triumph here today. Don't worry about the mess here. I will gladly see to it myself.